Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only joking. It's the Laymen show.
We're back, bitches.
That's right. It's Leeton here with
Gab as usual.
That's right. Or should I call him Gammy?
The only other motherfucker that can put up with this much.
Something's wrong with his arm today, so a bit of sympathy from you guys.
Throwing the ball too hard for the dogs.
At least it's not a frog.
Yeah. Shut up, like. I've got perpetual guilt for that.
It'll never die. Now that it's on land, it will never die. So how's life anyway, bro?
It could be worse, it could be better. I'm not complaining though.
I've been busy all week.
To be honest, we're on the podcast, so we should complain.
So many things have been happening. I watched a guy get hit by a bus.
Oh yeah, that was.
You know what I mean? That was terrible.
Let's be more specifically. You caused a guy to get hit by a bus.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There's no solid proof of this.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, we're back at it again. Back on YouTube.
Yes.
Next episode's going out on Patreon. We'll probably be recording.
That's right.
tomorrow.
The momentum is building. We're getting a lot of feedback. People are replying to us on Twitter. Been sending us messages.
Yep.
But I am a little bit annoyed at one message.
Let it be. Let it be.
No, I cannot let this be. Okay. First of all, I'll ask you a question.
All right.
Do I look or sound like Carl Pilkington?
I don't see the. Yeah. No, I'm joking.
So, anyways, one of our listeners from Liverpool has actually put up a comment saying that I sound like Carl Pilkington. This is coming from a Scouse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't say much.
Brookie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's probably the second worst British accent.
Yes.
What would you say is the worst one?
The worst accent?
Brummy?
Ooh, I don't know.
Birmingham?
Birmingham? I'm from Birmingham. I can't do it.
No, it's awful.
I don't know. I'd thought maybe South Yorkshire.
Essex.
Yeah. Oh God, they are annoying.
I think we found it.
Fucking hell, yeah. Sorry, Essex.
Sorry.
You're in the Laymen low books.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of the fucking totem pole.
Yeah. Well, I knew you had something you wanted to talk about today.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few topics I want to talk about today. Let's just jump straight in. I want to talk about women. I want to objectify women. Is this Theresa May by any chance? No, I don't want to objectify Theresa May.
I am going to talk about her.
I will objectify her though. She's an ugly motherfucker.
Have you seen Predator when he takes the mask off?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you ugly motherfucker. That's Theresa May's face.
She's foul.
Yeah, she's foul. Proper foul.
She's a foul lizard person. David Icke, hit us up. Come on, bro.
Yeah, David Icke.
You know where is that?
Ikester. That's what we call him, the Ikester.
But no, I want to talk about women. I want to talk about the different races of women. I want to touch on, what we find attractive as individual men. Because...
Well, I don't know. Do you feel like... I mean, this is my theory on it. Black women want to look like Asian women. Okay? Asian women...
I think that they specifically want the hair.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're straight.
And Asian women want to look like white women.
And white women want to look
and
like
white
black
women. Yeah, exactly. It's strange, this whirlpool.
It's a strange world of cultural appropriation, really.
Exactly, yes.
But, I mean, if we're in the melting pot, then that's what people do. You know.
Do I want to darken my skin?
Or do I want to bleach it?
Oh, hold on. There was something about bleaching skin not so long back. A black woman got slated for bleaching her skin or something.
Yeah, but how is it any different from white people going to tanning booths or getting spray tans?
Because she's going against the cause, bro.
Browning up, you know.
Thousands of years we've carried this tan, this Pantone.
What if I find it racist when people brown up? You know. What about my feelings as a white sister? No, not white.
Do you know?
I'm white on the inside where it counts.
Do you know? It's going to be amazing because people are wondering who the Laymen are, what they look like.
We're gonna have to upload some photos. As I say, we want to get the video podcast.
That's right.
Started.
We are keeping this undercovers till our video podcast where we shall reveal who we are and what we look like. Up until then, we are an enigma.
Yep. An enigma wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a...
In a what? In a cocoon. In a cocoon.
In a falafel.
So, talking about objectifying women, I feel generally women... I mean, women, you've got a feminist movement and women want equal opportunity. So I feel...
movement.
Yeah. the Me Too movement, but I think women already feel objectified, because that's what I always hear, that we are objectified. We are women. We are not just puppets. We are not objects. We are women. I know, and I think I've never seen you as anything other.
I know, but the problem is, and I love women.
It's our specialist. It's the layman specialist subject.
It's our only specialist subject.
Hold on, is this podcast going to be like a double episode?
But
sorry, I'm laughing to myself.
Well, it's got to be a double episode,
Yeah,
because hit up Patreon. It's only $1 a month.
Yeah, get subscribing. So Gabe is setting some targets for us, and I think you mentioned 30 subscribers. We shall start mobile interviewing. We shall come to you.
Yeah,
that's right. And 60 subscribers, we will go video podcasting,
or vice versa. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to arrange
for your delight.
But yeah, we're looking to expand.
Exactly.
Maybe we might change this to Laymen Productions and get some other podcasts under our belt.
Exactly, that would be amazing.
Laymen Incorporated.
Yeah.
Laymen LLC.
Exactly, the baby Laymans.
Yeah,
that's right.
Laycorp. Yeah, love it. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, hit us up, Trump.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Trump. Everything he says has got beautiful in it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Amazing.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a tramp over there. He's a beautiful man. He's beautiful. He might stink of shit and flies, but he's beautiful.
He has a very limited vocabulary.
He's beautiful. But talking about like objectifying women, and you mentioned something which I, at the beginning, thought this is so important, was the Me Too movement. #MeToo.
Yeah.
And it was everywhere. But what I did notice was that everybody who was promoting it was almost like an A-list star.
I think that's... I don't know, to be honest. The Me Too movement is a bit ephemeral to me, living in the UK, as we don't... I mean, we had, like, Jimmy Savile back in the day.
Fucking hell, Jimmy Savile. Fucking
yeah, that
he was on another level, wasn't he?
Yeah, he took it to the extreme.
Exactly, Savile, but...
He was the Me Too... He was the start of the Me Too, I think, actually.
Was he?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's not when the hashtag started,
No.
But,
you're right.
He was the one who...
It's funny how everything came out when he died.
Yeah, I think that isn't great.
Do you know what I mean? And he rubbed shoulders with the royal family.
Yeah, doesn't he have a street named after him in London?
What's it called? Pedoland?
Savile Row.
Is it?
Yeah, I could be wrong.
It's not after him, is it?
I could be wrong.
Right, if anybody knows the history of Savile Row in our capital, please let us know, because I hope to God it's not named after fucking Jimmy Savile.
Well, I could be very wrong on this. This is why
we're laymen.
We're the laymen, we don't know anything.
Exactly.
Wild speculation. Wild.
Yes, this Me Too movement seemed to have a lot of famous faces behind it. And at the beginning I thought, this is amazing. These are women who have been abused in their past, and they're coming forward and strengthening numbers. But then I started to feel like, hold on, the showboating.
Yeah.
Are they actually...
They're basking in the media limelight.
Yes. And I thought, are they actually doing this for their own personal benefit? Or are they doing this for fame and fortune?
Well, the only problem I have with the Me Too movement is the lack of presumption of innocence before guilt.
Well, you have got a point there, because if, for example, you were accused of something, you would be arrested and questioned, and they would have to find you innocent before they deem you innocent.
Yeah.
But... I mean, what are they supposed to do, investigate?
I mean, at the end of the day, especially with something like the Kavanaugh case in America...
Oh, this is big.
Where this happened like 30 years ago. How are they... It's just her word versus his, really.
Yeah.
So,
I know what you're saying, because it's something that's happened... and America is divided upon this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely divided. Trump has even spoke upon it. But, this guy, I don't know if you've seen any footage of him. I've seen little clips of this guy, Kavanaugh, and sat there going, do you know what? I love beer. I drink beer.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking alcoholic.
Your Honour, I don't have a clue where I've been for the last 30 years. So, I mean, and then you've got other people saying this... What's her name? Is it something Ford, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know her first name.
Yeah, something Ford. But apparently she's got history as well. Tampering with polygraph machines and stuff like this.
Yeah, isn't she a psychiatrist or something?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And
professor or
so it's amazing that this case has become infamous
Well, I mean,
throw out the media.
It kind of had to, as the Democrats in America, their only really play at the moment is this, to stop Brett Kavanaugh getting in as Chief Justice or whatever.
So what we've got here is a like a little criminal case of a guy and a woman, but it's been blown up into a political case.
Yeah.
So it's strictly political now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So justice doesn't matter, does it? It's political.
But that is what's happening. Everything is becoming politicised.
Yeah, even in this country.
Yep.
Can I mention Theresa May now?
Yeah, because I'm talking about Theresa May
and
that stupid fucking dance she did at
Dancing
the Tory
Queen!
Oh, what a fucking douchebag.
Do you know what? I picture her as someone coming onto stage in the background and someone giving her a bit of water. You know, like a boxer gets ready. She's like going, do you know what?
Yeah, she's got like
I can do this.
She's got a hype man in the back.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, come on, Theresa, you can do this. Go out there and strut your stuff. And I've never seen anyone come out looking so motherfucking uncomfortable in my life.
Stiff.
It's so stiff, do you know what I mean? I reckon she hasn't been done in the last 20 years.
No, well, not well. You know what I'm saying?
Not in the layman's house.
No. I think she just lives off of the power.
It was her hands and that she looked like a...
She gets wet from power.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Got a face like a smacked ass.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? She looks like a vampire. But it was the way she was moving. It freaked everyone out, and I'm sure... She could see everyone who was applauding. She must have seen the laughter. I mean, her own political party.
It's a Tory party conference. They were all applauding. It was the rest of us who were laughing.
No, please, those sheep some of them must have been laughing.
Well, I don't know.
Gabe, if me and you were there, bro, you'd lift me off the floor. You know what I mean? I'd be pissing myself. God's sake. Stupid woman.
Yeah.
She's a Prime Minister.
Do you reckon somebody told her that was a good idea? Or do you reckon she, improvise that?
I don't know. I reckon they've got these, PAs, and the PA's like, listen, Theresa, let's make you go down in history.
Yeah. Become so,
Yeah, you will be remembered. This will start a legend.
Yeah, you'll become memes.
Fucking looking like a thunderbird.
Oh
God! And there's do you know what I mean? There'll probably be millions of memes online about her, but it's crazy.
And then there's Northern Ireland who are threatening to block Brexit.
Oh, God. I mean, this is a thing. So we've got Brexit, and we've got Theresa May, who's fighting for a good deal for Britain. Yet she was...
Yeah, when she didn't want to actually leave
exactly
the European Union.
So, do you know what I mean? That's like getting someone to defuse a bomb with chopsticks. They don't want to do it. They're not into it.
It's a bad analogy, but I get what you're saying.
I'm a layman. My analogies don't make sense. Okay? This is like getting someone to clean the toilet with a toothbrush. They don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's a better.
Thank you very much. I'll edit the other one out.
I like that one.
Yeah.
No, she's.
This is like someone washing a car with a dishcloth.
you just riff it now. Just throwing them out. Well, ain't nobody washing my car with a dishcloth. Beat them with my fucking shoe, like a good Arab. So you say Northern Ireland are blocking deals? Are threatening to block deals because Theresa May had to make a minority government with them at the last general election because she lost a load of seats.
You see, being a normal member of the public, and I class myself as normal, thank you, no comments, but what is their benefit of doing this? What is the benefit?
I'm not entirely sure. I think the problem is the border. And this is the reason why I'm like, why do we give a fuck about Northern Ireland? Why can't...
Okay, Southern Ireland, are they part of the EU?
Yes. They're a full member of the EU.
They're a full member.
They have the euro as the currency.
So you're right. So this is what it definitely will be about the border.
Yeah. The transfer of goods and people across the border.
So if we leave, Northern Ireland becomes British again rather than a member of the EU.
No, Northern Ireland has always been a part of the UK.
Yes.
So Northern Ireland uses pounds sterling.
Yeah,
it's the Republic of Ireland that is in the European Union.
Right.
Who are staying in the European Union and who use the euro. It's a strange system.
It is strange.
I don't understand that. It's like there's only 1.2 million people that live in Northern Ireland. Don't get me wrong, we love you, but at the end of the day, you're Irish. You're potato lovers.
Hey, we all love potatoes. Do you know what I mean? It's their fault that I've got these dodgem rings. Yeah.
Well, I actually blame the Argentinians.
Let's just blame everyone. Anyone who's not British, we're blaming you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, go die and get in the sea.
Yeah.
Get in the fucking sea.
Yeah, and I know we touched on about sweeteners in our drinks, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, on one of our podcasts we was on about
okay.
the sugar tax, and they was putting sweeteners instead of sugar, and all our drinks are tasting shit.
I think I need to come cleanly.
What?
I think I need to tell our viewers that I fucked up. We have actually already recorded an episode this week, but I fucked it up. I turned up the reverb instead of the volume on the microphone.
What?
And yeah,
was I not made aware? What the fuck? What's happened to this podcast?
It's now in the ether. We'll release it as a
release it as look at this. This is how not to record a podcast.
Okay,
now.
So we're a little confused as to what we may have touched on in the previous podcast.
So I'd probably be like,
let's rehash it anyway.
Yes.
So was reading an article the other day about how all of these sweeteners that they're putting in the drinks now that they've thrown in the sugar tax are toxic to your gut bacteria.
Yeah, because we looked at one that they promote as a natural alternative.
Stevia.
Steviol
glycerides?
Something like that, or glycoside.
Yeah.
And what we looked at was for all you bodybuilders need to hook up on this.
No.
Because it promotes the female hormone.
Yeah, but that turns you gay.
No, but the bodybuilders, they're aromatase, it's called, so they avoid it. They don't drink out of plastic beakers. They don't have anything with female hormone in it. So this is something I learned going to the gym. So they need to know that this Steviol, or Stevia as its brand name is, promotes the female hormone.
Well, a female hormone.
Yeah,
not
progesterone.
Not estrogen, progesterone.
Progesterone, yeah, not estrogen. It's not going to make your boobs grow.
Yeah, and it's also classed as a fucking steroid.
Yeah, a steroid hormone, yeah. So that is something, you guys need to be aware of. Anyone who watches what they eat or drink, sometimes a natural alternative isn't always the best option.
I actively avoid sweeteners. Shout out Paedos.
Oh, Paedos, fuck yeah.
Because you pay a premium, but it's fucking delicious, and they don't put sweeteners in it.
I know, because the other day I tried a Brody's Black.
Yeah.
The Edge. And it was nice.
They're great.
Yeah, no sweetness. And I was like, yeah, drink it.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Do you know what I mean?
It's all natural.
And the point was, fair enough, everyone wants to reduce sugar, blah, blah, blah. Put in a chemical alternative. Why don't we have the choice of having a full sugar drink, a semi-sugar drink, and a diet drink?
Yeah.
I think that should be given to us.
It's customer choice. It's consumer choice.
And they're doing it to our food.
Are they?
Yeah. They're replacing sugar with something called glucose fructose, which isn't a proper sugar. It's like a synthetic sugar derived from GM corn or something.
High fructose corn syrup.
That's right. So everything that's got glucose hyphen fructose isn't a proper sugar. If it's glucose on its own, thumbs up. Fructose on its own, thumbs up. But together,
some
weird
amalgamation.
Yeah, Frankenstein foods, that's what we've got.
Yeah, we're not into it.
Do you know, before I started eating, I was a handsome man.
Right, well, now we're on the topic of food, we might as well talk about Sober October.
Oh, yeah, this is it. I had this little gripe, didn't I, of all the months being named with this
November,
yeah, that's
Sober
right.
October,
do you know what I mean? Yeah, so how's it going with your Sober October? Because I know you're doing it.
It's going 5. It's day 5. I've stopped smoking weed.
What? Whoa. How many days has it been?
It's 5 days now.
Right, people.
I'm still alive.
People,
still kicking.
We shall monitor him and see how he copes, because, 5 days of no weed.
I just really regret having backed myself into this corner.
Yeah, you started hallucinating yet?
No.
Shaking, vertigo.
The main problem is depression.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Laymen show starts to nosedive.
It's mostly all but gone now, but I've got a lot more energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a straight up fact. I feel better in myself.
What about thinking?
Thinking wise, I
do you feel
probably
sharper?
about the same.
Yeah.
The only thing I do miss is on a stressful day, coming home, smoking a bowl, and just going fuck it. And I do miss that.
Well, I think I might have to put up a helpline.
A helpline for me.
If the things discussed in this show affect you in your life,
I'll just call you Lee.
Don't call me. Put that. I have enough stress in life.
I need you. Hold me.
There's a reason my phone is on silent. On silent forever. And I mean, I'm sick of notifications for every single thing that you have on your phone. You turn them all off, and somehow they still find a way.
Emails,
texts,
fucking WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the worst. Do you know what WhatsApp has done? it's made messaging like an instant priority.
Yeah.
So you text someone, you see them online, and you wait because you think they're going to text you back.
But that is the problem with WhatsApp, I find, and a lot of messengers, is that it shows you if the message has been seen.
Yeah, that's right.
And I
So sometimes you wait, and then it times out, and you think,
yeah.
This person don't want to know me.
You know that they've seen the fucking message, but they're just not messaging you back.
Exactly. I mean, you know, like, it's happened to me in my private life.
Not everybody does it.
You know what I mean? Somebody's messaged me, I'm on the toilet, I've got one free hand, don't ask me what I'm doing with the other one. I've looked at the message, but I ain't retyping with my other hand. No, it's busy.
Yeah.
It's busy doing the business.
Then you got to wipe down.
Exactly. Wash, wipe.
Yeah.
And I can't...
Oh, whitewash. I think
I can't reply at that point. And then, you know, obviously after I finish, got to wash my hands and that, check myself out in the mirror and everything, and, you know...
Speaking of that, I still haven't actually text somebody back from Monday.
No, that's the way to do it. It stops people expecting.
Yeah.
Hold on, was it important?
No.
Okay.
No.
So was it a fan?
I'm semi-tempted to go back to an old-school phone. The only thing I would miss is an internet connection.
Right, talking about going backwards, I recently dropped my phone. I've lost Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and my camera.
Yep.
And out of those three things, I'm missing my camera the most.
Really?
Yes.
I hardly use my camera.
Really?
Yeah.
I miss it. I think it's because I put stuff on eBay, and I like to take photos of things when I'm out and about.
Yeah. I mean, but you've got kids. You have a reason to live, so...
Do you know what? Kids bring you the most stress. Ever since my kids were born, have you seen those paedophile hunters on Facebook and on the internet?
Yeah.
You can Google paedophile hunters, and there's loads of them. I became like an indirect paedophile hunter as soon as my kids were born. Before that, I wasn't vigilant.
See, the problem is,
I
know I'm a sociopath, so I really just don't care about other people.
But are you a sociopath?
I care about the people I care about.
Sociopaths don't have empathy.
Well, I laughed at like a 3-year-old falling on its face.
But that could be funny.
Well, I mean, it was funny. It was funny to me.
I don't know. If you saw a granny fall over in the street, would you laugh? Would you run to her aid, or would you just carry on?
It depends on how badly she was hurt. If she wasn't hurt that badly, I'd laugh straight away. If she was hurt, I would probably help and giggle, if not laugh afterwards.
We may need to bring a psychiatrist onto this show. That would be interesting. Have you heard of the Myers-Briggs analysis?
That name rings a bell.
Yeah, the Myers-Briggs things. Basically, you answer a series of about 30 or 40 questions.
And it tells you if you're a psychopath.
It gives you 4 initials, which basically breaks down your personality.
Oh, right, okay.
So I think this is something we'll do when we're video podcasting. We'll do the Myers-Briggs live, on the podcast.
It's not a bad idea.
And see what comes out.
We need to get a...
Who's more psycho?
Get a production assistant.
Yeah. We will do. It'll all happen.
Yeah. Any interns,
Yeah. If anyone's out there doing media studies, hit us up.
Yeah, holler at us. We got plenty of space and time and spare mics and.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to do that and find out who is a sociopath or a narcissist,
an introvert or an extrovert.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. I don't know what I am.
I'm an introverted sociopath.
I'm an extroverted introvert.
That's an oxymoron by definition.
Do you know what? That is one word I can't stand. Oxymoron. Why can't something be hot cold? Why can't something be wet dry?
Because physically. Because
fuck off.
Because of the reality of life.
I hate people who say to me, Leighton, that's an oxymoron. No, you're a moron, mate. Oh. And in a minute you're going to be lacking oxygen and I strangle you to death.
We've kind of lost the plot, sorry about that.
we always go off on a tangent, but do you know what? That's the beauty of this show. Unedited and unscripted.
Yeah, really unscripted.
Yeah. And it's amazing that we talk for this long, and to be honest, I reckon we could go longer.
I mean, we try and bring up topics for us to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, some people have suggested some topics, and I'll be honest, some of the topics that have been suggested to us, we haven't actually touched on, because some of them are just bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of them was somebody had watched a video of a giant cake, and I forgot what they said about it. A giant cake.
All right.
We are live on air. It's so unprofessional.
Cut it out.
We can't. A giant chocolate wobbly cake or something. And I looked it up, and it was just some Chinese people cooking this huge wobbly chocolate cake.
Well, I've been obsessed with Japanese mochi.
Have you?
Yeah, very obsessed.
Well, that's what I mean. Who watches these things? There's me clicking on it, and it's got hundreds of thousands of views. And there's you looking at Japanese
mochi.
Right? Can you explain to me what the hell mochi is?
It's a Japanese sweet.
What, like a doughy dessert?
It's made from rice, and it's sort of like a rice dough.
And it's sweet.
It's sweet.
And the flavour?
Well, it depends. It can be flavoured with different things.
So, why are you obsessed in watching this being made?
Because it's just hilarious. It is hilarious.
I can't wait till
Google Japanese mochi making.
Right, listeners, I can't wait till Sober October's finished. I think this is one of the side effects.
I'm losing the plot. If I haven't already.
Yeah.
But I do miss weed. I don't drink. I don't do hard drugs that often. Weed is my vice.
Do you know what?
I don't gamble. I don't...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty straight-laced.
Yeah.
No wild weekends with a prostitute?
No, I don't have the money for that, Lee.
Got no crazy weekends in Las Vegas?
No.
Coming back married to somebody else you don't even know?
She'd,
You left her in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. She ain't coming back.
She's married to somebody else as well.
She's turned into one of them sexual hostages.
Oh, she's been sex trafficked to Asia.
Right, this is totally unjust considering we was mentioning Me Too about 10 minutes ago.
Shout out my girlfriend Eve.
She paid?
No, but...
Take the shout out back.
She pays in other ways.
Oh, my God. Oh.
I mean, hopefully your brother won't listen to this podcast.
Hey, Gabe, how much money you got?
Fuck all.
Okay, how much debt do you have?
How much do you think I have?
Average person has got a debt of around £5,000.
I think I'm somewhere in the ballpark of about £10,000.
Holy shh!
That's just the car.
Bloody hell! That's scary. But the reason I asked is because I was wondering how much debt the UK was in.
So apparently the UK is in something like 1.7 trillion.
1.7 trillion is the UK's debt.
And then we decided to look up America's.
And it overshadowed us, didn't it?
Yep.
It was at
25
trillion.
And then we decided to look up the global debt. And that was just over 53 million.
Right, guys, I don't know if you understand how big a trillion is. It was 53 plus 12 figures behind it.
Plus 12 zeros.
That's correct. 12 figures behind the 53, and that is 53 trillion. So that led me on to looking at how much cash flow
there actually is.
There actually physically is in the country. So in America, the actual real cash that exists was a total of 1.7 trillion.
Yeah.
So if you just take them figures into account...
How is the debt paid with...
Cash that doesn't exist?
Cash that doesn't exist, yeah.
Do you know what? Somebody touched on this before because they said... I mean, I don't know about in America, but here in the UK, if a bank has £100 of physical... sterling money, they can actually lend out 10 times what they have in their vault. So if they've got £100, they can lend out up to 1,000, or another 9 people £100 loans. There's no wonder that all this debt has blown up, but who is it owed to?
Well, it's owed to a lot of different people. The main problem is that there's nobody auditing it.
Yeah, but
nobody looks at their vaults and says, you have 30,000 worth of debts. Why don't you have? You have 300,000 pounds worth of debt owed to you. Why don't you have 30,000 in your vault?
But surely somewhere, someone at the top is raking all this debt in. The creditor at the top. There's got to be someone at the top, whether it's the World Bank or whoever. I don't know. Somebody up there. It's all channeling up.
The fucking Rothschilds.
Right,
don't they own all the banks?
Do you know what? I think on every single podcast...
we're going to get into some conspiracy theories here.
Yes,
now,
I love a good conspiracy. I love to be in the middle of a conspiracy. If we could get 2 guests, like, I don't know, imagine someone who totally debunks UFOs and then we had a UFO specialist. I'd love to be in the middle of these people.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
but the theory that I had is that one of the reasons why we're at war with Syria and with Iran is because their state-owned banks are not owned by the Rothschilds.
Who owns their banks?
The state does. The people does. Every other bank in the world is owned by the Rothschild.
But we do have countries in the world who are in surplus and who are not in deficit.
Yeah.
Or don't have a debt.
Like 5 or 6.
That's what I mean. Out of the full world, there's only 5 or 6 countries that don't have a national debt. And this debt is not decreasing, is it?
No. I think the problem is we're going to talk a lot of fucking jargon here, and a lot of stuff that I know very little about, but it's since we got onto the fiat currency.
Yeah.
Since we went off the gold standard. Thank you, Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan.
Well, talking about that, we've both spoke saying that,
as a stock market crash.
Yeah.
Not a stock market crash, a recession, yeah.
We believe, me and Gabe, because we're specialists at fuck all, but...
Well, we like to try and keep our finger on the pulse.
Yeah, because, it was funny that Gabe mentioned there's a possible recession coming, and I said to him, look at the housing market. If there's any indication in there, you'll see it. And what did you see?
Well, it wasn't just the housing market. It was the day before yesterday I was looking at the car market.
That's right.
And car sales in the UK have slumped 20%.
20%.
And then I looked today on the news, and housing sales have also slumped by about the same amount.
Exactly, and this is normally, ripples in the water before.
These are the signs.
Exactly. So my suggestion is stop using plastic. Start using cash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep cash in circulation.
Keep cash in circulation. Try and get your hands on some actual valuable assets like gold, silver.
And another thing is don't fall into the trap of people saying put away your savings. Cash devalues at a greater rate than inflation. So as inflation goes up, your cash doesn't keep up with it.
Yeah, no.
So don't keep cash. Buy some gold. Buy some gold and stash it away. Or invest in silver.
Just tell nobody about it.
Yeah, just don't tell no one.
Me and Lee have no gold.
Yeah.
None at all.
Right. We don't. And even if we did, it be in an offshore account.
Oh, hidden up my ass.
Yes, Theresa May.
Deep in my coal.
In the black hole. The black hole of Calcutta.
Yep. So we've
talking about this debt thing, this world debt affects the full world. And
well, I mean, at the end of the day, who pays the interest on that debt?
Well,
we do as the taxpayers.
Well, of course we do. Especially, that's why I said, who does the country owe it to unless it's themselves?
Well, I think some of the debt is owed back to the citizens as bonds.
In America, they've got the Federal Reserve, and that's a private institution, isn't it? And Federal Reserve are the people who are responsible for how much cash is in circulation, aren't they?
I'm not entirely
are
sure.
The money printers.
I thought that they were the people who held the gold.
I don't know.
Let's just say that they do both.
I mean, putting it into context, when you talk about holding gold reserves, you've got a third world country like Bangladesh who have more gold than Qatar.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it does, because the people there see gold a lot more valuably than we do here.
This is a side effect of no weed.
Yes, and my mind's garbled.
That's right, normally his vocalistics are slick.
But yeah, this is in Bangladesh and India, they see
exactly
gold not just as a jewellery but as a store of wealth.
Exactly, gold is your wealth in those countries, and everybody knows Indian gold. It's infamous for it.
Yeah. So get buying gold, people. Just don't buy too much of it too quickly, or you'll shoot up the price of dicks.
Actually, talking about gold, I mean, there are graphs online which are live, and you can watch them for drops and stuff. Yeah, but if you're going to put money away, put it away in some precious metal or something.
Yeah, I'd stay away from Bitcoin unless you know what you're doing.
Oh no, Bitcoin is very volatile.
Yeah,
and stay away from platinum and things like that. They're also quite volatile.
Yeah,
they're expensive.
It's not worth your time or your money.
Yes.
That is the main issue.
We are beginning to sound like experts.
Well, I mean, eventually we're going to get there. 102 episodes in. 200 episodes in, when we've had a few experts on, we've learned a few things.
I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I think I've seen a ghost, I just don't believe in them.
How can you see something that you don't believe in? What was it that you saw? Was it
Well, the problem I have is empirical evidence.
Well, what did you see? Did it look human?
It looked human, but it was like it was a shadow in a window. if you know what I'm saying. So let me. The light was coming through the window.
Yep.
And there was a shadow on the wall in the window.
I see. So your Spock brain is trying to scientifically analyse this.
At the end of the day, I was asleep at the time and I woke up.
Ooh.
So it could have just been a dream.
I've got shivers right now.
And this happened only downstairs, Lee. This house could be haunted.
Right, just...
like my asshole.
No, but the reason I asked you is because we've got a very important guest coming onto the Laymen show.
Yes, we do. What was his name? Mike Covell?
Mike Covell, I believe it to be.
Ah, close enough.
And he's an expert in all things supernatural. UFOs, ghost hauntings, etc. And he's written books, he's been on television. So this guy's going to come and teach us a few things.
Being on that Most Haunted.
Right, and I hope that... he can sway your mind.
Well, he might be able to, he might not.
And again, you never know what's going to happen.
So this is going to be our Halloween special episode?
Absolutely, yeah. So he's agreed to come on, and it will be for our Halloween episode, which unfortunately won't be on the 31st, because there's a Sunday a few days before that.
Yeah.
So it will be released on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So it'll be released 3-4 days beforehand.
Exactly, but still, Halloween special.
Although... See, is it a Patreon-only episode, this one, or is it going out to the masses?
This one, I believe this, because it's our first guest, go out to the masses.
Okay. So, yeah, you'll get teasers. We won't do all of our interviews as Patreon only.
No, but the subscribers,
we'll spread it out, spread the love.
Yeah, share. I don't care what platform.
Speaking of spreading the love.
What, HIV?
AIDS. No, yeah, share, like, rate, subscribe, whatever the fuck.
That's right. Whatever platform you're on, whether you're on Twatfeed. No, not Twatfeed. Sorry.
Twitter. Twatfeed. That just came out so naturally.
Okay, whether you're on Twitter...
At The Laymen Show, or is it Laymen Show? Something like that. Just Google us, motherfucker.
On Twitter, it's at Laymen Show. Email is thelaymenshow@yahoo.com. Patreon
is The Laymen Show as well, and Facebook.
We have a group on Facebook. Just search for The Laymen Show, and it's a public group, so you can add yourself, add your friends. The more, the merrier.
Yep.
And, everybody's got a friend who's unique. Recommend that friend to us and let us dissect them.
Well, we'll give it our best shot. I mean,
exactly, because what I've learned about talking to people is people have knowledge about stuff that you don't know or you've never thought about, and it's brilliant to hear somebody else's story or life experience.
I think as a not necessarily as a society, but potentially individually, we need to be more honest with each other.
What? Hold on. What?
I always have to hold back my true feelings about people, and I hate a lot of people.
But that's an important thing about society. Animals don't have this. We do as humans.
Well,
and if we went around and we spoke our mind, everything that we spoke came out of our mouth.
So everything that we thought
or felt came out of our mouth, honest as possible, society would break down.
I think
I'd walk into the bank.
You're probably right, but that's why I'm saying on a more individual basis, I would like to be more honest and tell people that I don't like them.
Ooh. Well, if they deserve it, why not? I'm quite forward with people I don't like.
It's not a bad choice. It's only recently that I've become more forceful. Started complaining, getting my Arab side out.
Oh no!
Getting my haggle on.
This is another side effect of the weed.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. No, weed is causing Gabe to be very grumpy.
I haven't changed. I am a bit more grumpy.
It's natural, don't worry about it. But, have fun in life, laugh all the time. But if you went into a bank and you could hear people's thoughts and you said, I don't know, excuse me, I've lost my bank card, and she just looks at you and you hear, fucking wanker. Not another one.
Bellend.
Yeah. But it would be amazing. I mean, Mel Gibson played in that film where you could hear women's thoughts.
Yeah.
But if you could just walk down the street and just listen in telepathically to people as you just randomly listening to
the worst thoughts. Only the worst thoughts.
Exactly.
This is what you can hear.
There's a little granny.
Nothing good.
Little cute granny at the bus stop with a handbag and
just
walking
saying,
stick.
Nigger.
Yeah. And you, It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing.
Fucking yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So we've got another episode going out on Patreon, haven't we? Next.
Yeah, we should be recording that hopefully tomorrow. I'd reckon.
Yeah, that'll be brilliant.
I don't know how we're going to be able to record another 45 minutes.
What do you mean? We are the laymen. We don't shut the fuck up. I reckon I talk in my sleep.
You don't shut the fuck up.
You don't shut the fuck up.
But I find that I like to keep myself to myself. If I ain't got something important to say, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay, I mean, if you ever want to sit out,
it's not great for podcasting. But
no. But if you ever want to sit out, I'll sit here and ramble on for 45 minutes.
Well, I mean,
talking to my imaginary friends.
You can always bring on somebody else.
Yeah, I'll bring on the stone lover. I love stones.
Yeah.
Get the stone lover on.
I'm putting them up my bum. Sorry, I've got a real anal fixation today.
He's going through the anal stage for those studying psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Your future boffins. It'd be nice to get a scientist on.
As I say, one of my best friends is currently doing a PhD in physics.
Yes, sounds good.
He wants to join us. I think he'll probably come on as a sort of an anonymous guest.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want, yeah. I mean, a lot of people might think, do you know what? I'd love to go on there, but I don't want people to know it's me.
Yeah.
We can give you anonymity. Anonymity.
You just have to wear
anonymity.
You just have to wear a KKK hood.
I can't even say the word.
Yeah, you got it right.
Anonymity.
An enemy.
An enema. Oh no! But we love doing these podcasts. We love hearing your feedback. We don't care if it's critical. Do you know what I mean? We don't care.
To be honest, critical is better.
Is it?
We don't want people kissing our ass all the time.
Nah, we're sick of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it all the time anyway.
Yeah, exactly. How many marriage proposals have you had so far?
None.
Yeah?
I wish.
I hope the mic ain't going to pick all that up.
Here's what it is. We're not in a place of work here, Lee. We're in a home. I've got to wet my whistle to keep these dulcet tones going.
Exactly. So I want to basically we want to finish off soon. I want one more interesting topic.
One more interesting topic.
Yes.
How about my PlayStation?
Ooh, yes. How's it going?
It's been going very well.
What is your chosen game at the moment?
Grand Theft Auto 5 and Spiderman.
Spiderman.
Yeah. And thanks to Spiderman, my new favourite word is spaff.
Spaff. So you've been spaffing everyone.
Yeah, I've been spaffing people on the wall, been spaffing left, spaffing right.
Yeah. Do you know what? I saw something online about glitches in the Spider-Man game.
Oh, they're great. They're fucking great.
Have you come across any yourself?
Not personally, no, not really.
Have you seen these glitches? They're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've seen the glitches. I YouTube them. This is actually a good topic. The one problem with modern day gaming,
yep.
And I mean it's not necessarily that much of a problem in that you do get the regular updates, shit gets reworked, but all of the funny shit like those bugs gets taken out of the game.
Well,
games don't have to be released finished.
So
they can release them not completely finished and then just patch out the bugs later.
Through updates.
Yeah, through updates.
So, yeah, I see.
So you never... because you rarely get a full game anymore. Whether it be locked behind a season pass or a fucking... what do they call it? Like a platinum edition or whatever.
That's right.
Special edition.
Get Spider-Man special edition where he's got Wolverine claws.
It's just not worth it for me.
But, I mean, they used to have game testers, but I suppose the games nowadays are so big that they can't test for every single glitch. Because you think of the millions of different moves that different players are making.
Well, I mean, you'd think that some of just Google the...
Yeah, because one of the glitches I saw was Spider-Man had sort of like gone into a building.
Yeah, he went right through the fucking building.
Right through the wall, into the building, and then he was stuck. He was contained.
Yeah.
So that glitch it's funny as fuck, but that's a major glitch. And the other one that I saw was Spider-Man crawling up the wall on a pedestrian, or just floating upwards.
To be honest, the funniest
like fucking Mary Poppins.
The funniest ones are the cutscenes where the face fucks up and it's just so good.
So basically, the face freezes into an expression.
Yeah, like
the chewing a wasp.
Yeah, chewing a wasp or shitting a brick.
And it's just stuck like that.
Yeah, but I would find that hilarious.
Yeah,
you know,
I think it's funny.
It's like
little things.
It's like a little Easter egg of.
So, with regards to gameplay for Spider-Man, would you recommend it?
Yeah, all day, every day. It's a great game. Yeah. Except one thing.
What?
One thing alone.
Uh-oh.
It's a fucking stealth missions with the side characters. When you play as fucking Mary Jane, the stupid Ginger Gash, always gets herself into fucking trouble. She's a fucking cunt. Can't be thankful that her boyfriend is Spider-Man. Getting that spider dick.
Can't you just... What's the word? Splurge?
Spaff.
Can't you just spaff her?
I wish I could. I really... No.
I didn't realise you could play as Mary Jane.
Speaking of ginger bitches, though, Stacey Dooley.
Hold on, I saw an advert on TV. Is it Come Dancing or something?
Strictly Come Dancing,
Strictly Come Dancing. Not Come Dancing, that's a different programme altogether.
Coming Dancing.
Yeah, presented by Captain Cumbeard. But, yeah, Stacey Dooley, and she's that investigative journalist.
That's a highfalutin title for her.
Isn't that what she's known as?
I don't like her, Lee. I just don't
like
her.
Why? What's wrong with her?
I'd fuck her, but I don't like her.
But I see what you mean.
I'd anger fuck her.
So basically, you'd sleep with her, and then it'd be taxing.
I'd put my foot in her mouth. I smashed her from behind.
Stacey Dooley would love to investigate you, bro. She would write a proper program about you.
I got some seedy thoughts, you know.
But why does she annoy you? What is it?
I don't know.
Is it her face? Is it her mannerisms?
It's the way she does her investigative reporting.
Oh, because she's always sympathetic.
How or why, but
she's always sympathetic, and it almost sounds sarcastic in a way.
Yeah, pretty much. She's trying to be too empathetic when at the end of the day, I just want you to give me the facts, really. Yeah. Stop.
I am here with these women who have been held hostage, sexually trafficked. They have nowhere to go.
Give me that Louis Theroux.
No, fam, hold on, I'm still doing Stacey Dooley. I'm getting into character.
Okay. I'll let you do your thing. Jesus.
Nah, sod that.
Not bad.
Nah, sod that. But yeah, you know, why this Strictly Come Dancing crap, it's for people whose careers have taken a fucking wrong turn, yeah. Absolutely.
And they no longer have a career.
Because there's another one on there from that boy band
Walsh.
Sean Walsh?
Yeah.
Is he on it?
Yeah, Sean Walsh.
The comedian?
Yeah.
See, that guy, what happened to him?
Potentially former comedian now that he's on Strictly, I don't know.
Exactly, I mean, that guy started off quite funny. I used to watch him on TV, and he's been on loads and loads of shows, and he was funny. What happened to him? Just ran out of humour?
I don't know, I think he probably still does like 8 out of 10 no, not 8 out of 10 cats, Mock the Week. But
I don't really see him on Mock the Week.
I haven't watched Mock the Week since...
Oh, I do. On Dave and Dave Jarvu.
Well, it's gone downhill since fucking Frankie Boyle left, is what it is.
Frankie Boyle's left?
He left a long time ago. He was actually he left, he got kicked out.
See, there's a guy on Mock the Week, Milton something. He's got crazy hair, wears flamboyant shirts.
I wanted to say Milton Friedman then.
I wanted to say Milton Keynes. But he's a one punchline guy.
Yeah.
And
very punny.
He does his joke and everyone laughs. All the other comedians humour him.
Yeah.
And his jokes sometimes aren't even funny.
No.
They're just fucking dog shit.
There's another, he's a Canadian comedian.
Yes.
He does the same thing.
False Leg?
No. That's the guy who does the Last Leg TV show. He's Australian.
Australian, yeah.
I've forgotten his name though. But no. There's a Canadian comedian who does the same thing. One-liners, puns, but he's on point.
What's his name?
No idea.
Okay.
But he does pretty much only work in the UK as far as I know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Yeah, we've overrun our slot, and we could just carry on.
5 minutes.
Maybe we should extend to an hour.
We're going to extend to an hour when we get some fucking...
When we go video podcasting.
When we go video podcasting, and when we get some reads.
Yes.
Get some adverts, get some sponsors on board.
Yeah, once we get a lot of people on board, we'll start running competitions as well. So you can win things.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll leave that in your very capable hands, Lee.
No worries. And we've got merch coming. We've got merchandise coming.
Yeah, we've got T-shirts and shit. We'll have to put up some photos of those.
They're brilliant. So, looking forward to it. So,
like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, if you want to hear the next episode.
Review, suck my dick.
It's on Patreon. The next episode.
The next episode, Patreon. It'll probably be released just after this one.
These are the side effects of Sober October.
Yeah.
To be continued.
It's only the 6th of October now. Just turned the 6th.
You're going to be a dribbling mess, rocking back and forth in the corner.
I don't know how I'm going to do another essentially 4 weeks of this.
I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I might have to host a couple of shows on my own.
It's going to be messy November. It's going to be a real messy November.
It's going to be Bifta November, isn't it? It's going to be Blowback November.
Well, no, I'm going to...
Rocky Bear November.
So I'm going to save quite a bit of money this month. I'm gonna invest in some chemistry equipment and make some cannabis e-juice.
Do you know what? I'd love to try it. I'd love to sample it.
Yeah. It's the healthiest way of smoking the smoking the ganja.
The ganja man.
Rastafari.
Snoop Dogg.
But yeah, this is where we leave you. Hit us up on Patreon for the next episode, guys.
Exactly, and don't forget, send in anything you want to, any comments whatsoever. Bang it up on Facebook. We always respond. But yeah, take care of yourself, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Much love. Peace.
Big love.